ba 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 da ba. I think I'm gonna finish the game today. Because I don't... Because like, looking at how was like first chapter, I don't think like the second chapter is much different, you know. So... Yep. I think I'm gonna finish it and then just like play more of it if there is something else to do. And if it's gonna be too quick, then I'm gonna draw, because I wanted to draw motherfucking Lizzie from Just Roll With It for a while now. So, you know. What is this? What does that mean? Okay, we're good. And... we're good? Does this sound okay? Yeah, sound is fine. Whatever. Load. Where the freak? How was it? This is second, third, fourth. Nothing on fifth, then this. Okay, what were we doing here? What do I have? I have this. This. I already used this. Yeah. We have token. I don't know for why. Oh wait, I don't know their voices again. Oh wait. Okay, it's creepy. What else is it to do? Right, there is a photo. This thing. I'm not done. How do you talk? I ain't done. I'm not done. I'm not done. And we need a flower. It's bleeding. You know why it's bleeding? Because the motherfucking cut the bitch. Yeah! I've not been fond of gardening. It's messy and a waste of time. As part of the bargain, only Tsuri can do such trash. The juice is so caustic that it's corroded the knife. But on my hands, there is nothing. Of course, this isn't juice. This is ink. Let's fucking go. Flower. Features. It has sharp thorns. Glows almost imperceptibly in the dark. 4-petal bud encircled with a crown of feathers. It looks cool. Bitch! There is some card here. This is a card from a failed collection. It was issued with the magazine. Not interesting. What do we do with it? Who knows why the slug gave you this mirror card? Wait. Can you see what is written on it? Nope, but I have the same card. There is no name on it, only the price. But I can easily recognize the Merogue. What? Collectibles. Features. Useless, dirty. The Sahash said this card depicted Merogue. Like I care about that. How and where am I supposed to search for this stupid worm's name? It's unlikely to be simply written on the wall. It's unlikely to be ever written. It may also turn out to be, say, a symbol. Why don't you go have a look at it for it, and I'll wait here. Yeah, sure. Although, hang on. I'm not even going to. You're the master of the slaw who is following the light, so do follow. The string lights in the basement were the last sign from Bo. I haven't seen any new lamps. Okay, well, actually, can we talk about the collectible? No. Yep, still creepy. Still fucked up. Anyway. Yeah, we've done this already. The fuck am I supposed to do with the card? I can't like... Can I like shove it anywhere? I don't know why I would. Nothing here. I can't even touch it. Can I shove it? What is wrong about the number 27 though? That's weird. It's also just like a collectible. I don't think I can do anything with a collectible. Wait, what the fuck was that? Alright. Yeah, we've been here. Familiar junk. Yep. Okay, I love being stuck. It's so cool. It's such a good reminder that I'm... Oh my god! My cat just left a whisker on my table! My cat was laying down and she just like leaped off. And I look down and there is a fucking cat whisker on my desk. This is so cool. Thank you. Where are you? I don't know where she had gone away. She's probably like drinking water. But that's so cute. Thank you very much. Thank you. That's so nice. That's so cute. That's so nice. Thank you. Oh, that sounds nice. I always like get excited when there is some cat whisker laying around because it's pretty cool. We haven't found your name, but we found this. What was this thing's voice? The name. I'm telling you, we haven't found it. Does it want to say its name is Merogue? The sorrowful king of trees. Captivity for shine, home for the heart. I am a local Merogue. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, I'm so smart. Oh! Just exactly the same as the one I'm working on. Only mine is white and this one looks as if it was dirty. And even soft and wet like a rotten piece of wood. Are you working on are you are you working on a Mirror bracelet? Yes. Jeez, they're totally identical. There simply can't be another one. I've been making it from a unique sketch. Put it on. What for? I want to see what will happen. Put it on. Well? Oh my god, he's wearing it! That's odd. Alright, take it off. We need to take the bracelet to its master. The snake asserts its name is Merog, the dingbat. But once it had turned into a bracelet, something clicked in my head, just like in the live projector, and I remembered. Nothing useful though. That often happens when you try very hard to squeeze something out of your memory, and as a result, you squeeze out what you already know. A Merog bracelet. What? A mirror bracelet turns into a snake. That's right. But the inks default the mirror, and now it's good for nothing. I know what it's good for. It's good for the fucking this dude. Because this dude is dead, and also his arm is so like. Wait, what do you mean? Can I? Bitch! Milosh? Carry home. I never thought everything would work out, and now I'm happy, my dear friend. And he was able to do that eventually. Milosh, what's the matter with you? I was commanded to watch over this law. You were to be reborn soon, but for them soon is like batting an eyelid. And for me, it's so long, but I was waiting. Milosh! Who commanded you to watch over this law? Bo? Hey, Milosh! It was never Bo. It was neither Bo nor Flynn. I do not know them. I asked what had become of Flynn, but they said he was dead. Dead? Was he executed? Milosh? Listen, what have they done to you? Hey! Karyom, I heard you calling me. I used to come, stand up there, and listen attentively. But then I realized it was time, and I walked down the stairs. Apparently, I was sacrificed, but I'm glad that he pulled it off so cleverly. You'll decipher your crown of leaves for the king, and for me, please leave. Uncle Milosh will get you out of here. Ro? Hello, I didn't expect to see you here, but I'm sorry for you. I would rather the same thing didn't happen to you. Don't tell the family, agreed? How do we get out? I need to find fire. Do you know where to look for it? You already found it. He is right behind you, my dear brother. What? What should I do? Tell me. It's too much for me. Milosh. Bitch. Did he just die? Yeah? I believe he's truly dead now. So that's who beloved brother Karyom is. That's you. I've seen this inscription in a jewelry materials handbook. Have you poked your nose into my present too? Milosh is my uncle, and this handbook passed on to me, almost heritably. And you're his nephew Ruv, whom I've never heard of. A jeweler, making a Mirog bracelet. We need to decide what to do next. No, wait, we need to puzzle everything out first. If Milosh is right, and now you're in his stead, this explains why you appeared here. You're my new partner. I would rather be a doppelganger. I absolutely don't like this whole thing, so let's think of what to do with Milosh's body. Brilla has considered him to be missing for so many years, and he's been here. We need to take him with us to bury properly. Have you heard what he said to you? Don't tell the family. There is nothing left to bury anymore. See for yourself, the slough has half guzzled him. Be sure it will do away with the other half as well. Why was Milosh watching over the slough? Come on, do say something. You always speculate on stuff. Buzz off, won't you? I see you're a hotshot since everybody sacrificed himself for you at the very occasion. But I don't care a cent. I'm not eager to end up like my uncle, and neither do I want to be a substitute, no matter who or for what. Okay, let's return to the urgent. We still have no idea where to search for fire. Milosh pointed at you. Well, I'm not fire. I'm a lousy Sahash. I should have guessed earlier. Burns film. What could be more obvious? Who are you, anyway? I'm a motherfucking star reader, a son of a Tsura and a mortal woman, the chosen one, the savior of the flat. Can we go now? If you're the savior of the flat, then why did Flynn kill you? I don't know. Judging by what I've seen in your memories, you had an easy relationship. We had a normal relationship. We always count like that. 2 of my friends are dead. Why? Who allowed them to die? Oh my god, he took off his glasses. Oh no, I'm sorry, baby. They betrayed me. Strike has damned them. What am I going to do without them? Who is going to help me? I can't deal with this on my own. I need them by my side. They betrayed me. They betrayed me. Hey, listen. I don't want to listen to anything. How do you pronounce it? Carry on. I don't know about Flynn, but Milosh definitely loved you very much. Self-sacrifice and betrayal have nothing in common, don't you see? Why would he sacrifice himself for me if he died anyway? What am I going to do? And why did Flynn treat me that way? He used to cook, pick out clothes for me, and string my shoes. I'll have to buy shoes without strings, but I don't even have any money. Are you really worried about shoestrings right now? No, not about shoestrings. You don't understand. The order is disturbed. The order is disturbed. If Lynn is gone, what's the point of Bo? If Milosh is gone, what's the point of me? Who brought me back to life if it wasn't Bo? And what for if nothing will ever be the same again? It's all for the sake of the crown of leaves, evidently. Yes, it's all for its sake. Oh! Look at this body. I'm a Mirog, a gold-dyed log which shall protect you. Well, awesome. Now this monster is going to trail along behind us. And that's good. We could use its help. That's so cool, actually. Look at them. They are both so pretty. I can't even look at his body anymore. This is so sad. Milosh, Flynn, and Bo, I hate you. Why have you ditched me? You've left me alone with this Star Theater. Left me alone with the rotten Murrock bracelet. You've left me with motherfucking fire, which doesn't even burn. This is so sad. Can we get 100 likes? Since Milosh is gone, does it suggest Rue is your master now? Fire is its own master. Fire does what it wishes and battles who it wishes. Fire shall help, but do not vex it if you are unwilling to singe your feathers, Mr. Bird. I love this dude. I don't know anything about this dude, but it's so cute, like so cute. Just what I need, your advice, you worm. I'm my own master too, and one should not vex me either. The Loch Murrock is your friend. Fire is your friend. Your sole enemy is Folly, and she had feared you until she threw you back, far back, hurled you out of her house. Now you shall have the start afresh. Now you shall have to start afresh. Who the fuck is Folly? You are constantly speaking about Folly. The greatest folly, the greatest reason. Folly and imprudence create a beautiful world. Yeah, you've said that already. Who is Folly? The greatest folly, the greatest reason. Answer me, will you? Folly, who is that? The Loch Murrock is answering you, Solomonari. Folly, the greatest folly, the greatest reason. Folly and imprudence create a beautiful world. You are the greatest folly, stupid worm. You called yourself a Loch. What does that mean? The Loch Murrock does not understand what the Star Boy is talking about. Here we go again. What does Loch mean? Loch? Never mind. I remember Milosh, but not you. Have you been able to turn the snake before? Or do you look like this in the slough alone? A protector's hands give me strength, but the strength is waning. The ink is stifling it. I don't know what this word means. Waning. Oh, it's like vein? No, that's not how you write it. I don't know what this word means. The Loch Murrock was always on guard for your Shang, while your Shang was transforming into Duty. Duty is amnesia, you silly worm. Your Shang was transforming into Duty. Do you realize what you're driveling about? Do you think I was transforming into amnesia? Your shang was transforming into duty. You shall recollect. If neither Flynn nor Bo created this law, who was it then? The bracelet is unaware of many things. The lock Mirror had protected until its body was integrated with the ink, but it has just 2 eyes to see. You have brain as well, so pull up your socks and remember. The log Mirror was created in order to protect, not in order to memorize. You shall recollect it yourself. Leave this place quick. Okay, well, how did you even meet Milos? I can't imagine what in the world could have brought you two together. We were brought together by one gloomy and peevish animal who was also raising me and trying to teach me how to live. Flynn? But how did he get to know Milos? They were drinking together. It wasn't even like drinking, hard to say. If it comes to Gromadag, that's not what you would call a collective drinking spree. Though they had cider too. It's beyond me. How did Milos manage to keep that all secret? And most importantly, how did you draw him into this whole thing? It's because of you that he's dead now. And it's because of you that his family lost him. It suggests he didn't want to live with his family and he didn't bloody care about that family. And if he died for me, then he did want to. Simple as that. Milos never thought about you. We weren't very close, and I studied abroad for many years. Then why did the tiger have you become his successor? Because we're both jewelers, and I'm his relative? I have no idea. Why on earth is a jeweler supposed to be a partner? And what if I'm not willing to be one? What? A jeweler or a partner? Either. You are not willing to be a star reader's partner? Why not? Because I work alone, and in case I wish to decipher constellations a bit, I'll do fine without you. You won't be able to decipher constellations, no matter with or without me. You are a jeweler, not star reader. I'll figure it out somehow. There we go, we can talk to him about it. You decipher constellations with this thinja magic? Thinja magic? For your information, this thinja magic is called the Star Theater. You need to look through the rings and take guidance from the singing to arrange a proper constellation. How does that happen? I mean, what do you do with constellations? I'd like to know how you manage to understand them. That's simple. All the constellations you see are false. They have wrong patterns. Only I can imagine them without lines. That's why her deceit has no effect on me. The theater helps me put the stars in their place, and then their meaning becomes obvious. And I thought the stars could represent letters or syllables. Syllables. By the way, whose deceit are you talking about? What? You've just said how deceit has no effect on me. Who were you speaking of? Did I say that? Never mind. Oh, okay. Okay, well, get out the motherfucking here. Also, let you. Oh, not mine. Okay, let's motherfucking save that bitch. Did I just load? Oh my god, I just loaded instead of... Yep. I'm so stupid. Oh my god. Okay, whatever. Let's do this quickly. Okay, I'm gonna look at this. Yeah, I read that, and now I'm gonna put it over here, and I'm gonna take the card, and I'm gonna talk with a motherfucking dude about it. Then I'll go. No, that's not. I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. It's so funny. It's so dumb. Anyway, let's go give the card to this dude. Wait, yeah. Okay, this is really cool. This is really cool, and like, yeah, this is really cool. Super mega cool. I mean, I guess. Oh, I haven't read that. Bracelet features: soaked with ink, turns into a snake. I know which bracelet this is, no doubt. I've seen it many times on the hand of someone who was precious to me. I really wish I remembered it all at once, but there is no one in here who could help me. Yet my memory is returning, albeit very slowly. Whose hand was this bracelet on? Motherfucking Milosh! That's who. This is so sad. I don't want to see this sad thing again. This is so sad. And this is so good. Oh, this game is so great. Like I bought it. Firstly, I just bought it because of fucking the art style. The art style is great, amazing, and I love like fucking Sahash family, like Sahash race or whatever, and culture community. It's so cool. I love it. All this mysticism and whatnot, and like how they dress, how they like jewelry. Resonating with me. Hi, this snaky snake. Okay, now let's talk to this dude. Okay, is that all? Yeah, I think that was quick actually. What? Oh yeah, anyway. Okay, there we go. Okay, now we need to leave because the snake said to us that we gotta fucking leave now. Oh! What should I do? Burn up the windbreak, of course. This is what the whole fire search business was about. But I can't. In fact, it beats me how to do it now. Perhaps the snake will help us with it somehow. I'll talk to it. Okay, well, let's talk to this. What should I do for fire to manifest itself? You see, this dummy, this Rue, doesn't even think of burning. The lock mirror does not burn, could not burn, and shall not burn. Flame hurts. In the lock's body, in my body, there is too much ink to endure the pain. I'm not asking you to burn, you dingbat. I'm asking how to make Rue burn. The ink shall light the stars. inside your head, and you, the ink, shall light the flame. Learn the language of folly, and you shall find yourself in your house again, and then no one shall be able to banish you. Do you suggest that I drink it or what? Look at you, the ink doesn't seem to have done any good to you. Only those who know how to create may drink the ink, and the wooden bracelet shall remain a wooden bracelet, a bracelet of Miro, the sorrowful king of trees. Can I just say this is fucked up? I asked the log how to make you burn. It said the ink would light the stars in the fire. But the ink has harmed the log. That was another question I had. It said only those who can create may drink the ink. Create, right? Well, I can. I'm a jeweler after all. Actually, I thought it was speaking of Tsurai. Tsurai create with the help of ink. Sort of like with the life projector. So the ink will help me create a flame. It's all clear. Let's go. Where? Drink the ink? Why would I do that? I got it. You're the slowest master indeed. If you drank the ink, you could change it as you please, create a way out of here for us. Or rather, you would be able to do that if you were a real Tsurai. And not have. That's why I'm here apparently. To give you a hand with this. So come on, let's drink the ink. I saw a decanter nearby. Holy shit. Holy shit! They're gonna drink it together. That's so nice. Motherfucking fire! Folly draws her. Folly draws near. Folly is angry. What was... Ah! She shall steal your memories, star boy, and she will turn them against you. Are you coming? I would not like to lose sight of you. You never know what can be lurking in these corridors. Oh, right. This is colorful. Let's fucking go. Don't even start whimpering. Go ahead, I'll catch you up. I need to look around. Yes, we need to look around. We need to motherfucking look around in those fucking stars. By the way, the sound stars make is so pretty. Like, it's so good. It matches them. Okay, well, fuck me, I guess. Okay, well, I don't know what's going on. Okay, it's singing over here. Okay, it's sitting over here. But this doesn't sing at all. Why don't you sing? Okay, there wasn't even a little bit of singing. I feel like this is loud enough. This is like correct. At least for the bottom one. Okay, like this. There is literally no singing from the third one. How is that possible? There's literally no singing from the last one. How is that okay? Okay, the first two are singing. The last one is silent like a motherfucker. How is that okay? I don't understand. Who cares? Bitch! I did bad. Huh! That's motherfucking Inigo. Is that who is deceiving him? How are you still alive? Who? Folly, right? Are you Folly? That's anti-Folly to you. So how are you still alive? Why are you asking? It's not your business. Oh, but it is my business. It absolutely is. I don't need dirty birds fouling my house. You should shut your windows tighter. Believe me, I'm keeping close tabs on that. You won't swing that by me twice. You won't swing that by me twice. Excuse me. You've already died once, you're going to die a second time, and if you're raised from the dead again, you will die a third time. You're going to die until none of those who are willing to save you are left, and there is already only a few. Oh, what is wrong? Что такое? Ты чё? My kitty cat is... Ah! She's biting me and she's acting like crazy little kitty cat. Oh, she probably wants to poop. Дай мне свою лапку. Лапку дай. What should I give her? I'm gonna go. I need a little. I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna play with my kitty cat because she wants to play. Да, моя хорошая. Что это? This is a break from the game that nobody can see but me. Да, моя хорошая. Кто это тут? Кто-то там кусается. Кто это там кусается? Да, что смотришь? Ищешь, моя хорошая. Бам! Моя хорошая. О, она побежала, моя хорошая. Куда ты побежала, моя хорошая? Мяу. Чи. Козявочка. Козявочка моя хорошая. Anyway. That's sorry, still many, you brainless woman. You certainly can't eradicate them all. Brainless woman? That's one way of putting it. But you may also call me brainless man. It doesn't make any difference to me. Though I'm foolish, I create. I create without cease. When you run out of ideas, I'll continue creating and oceans will spread forth. Motherfucking non-binary icon. A fucking creator is now a binary icon. But they're kinda mean. They seem mean. The greatest folly, the greatest reason. I create a beautiful world. I'll be hearing from you, baby. No worry. No, sorry, not a baby. Kiddo. They call you Kiddo. Auntie Folly will be in touch. For me if anything comes up. That was fucked up. Okay. Oh! That's good. Okay, so the first one is singing. There we go. Yeah, let's go. Not the motherfucking eye. What? My silly children have climbed up to the roof of the hut from the dogs, but this won't help them. Do you want to know why? I don't understand what you're talking about. I'm talking about my children. Anyway, as you can imagine, they aren't going to sit on the roof forever because sooner or later it will rain, and then they'll have to choose between walking into the dog's jaws or going mad. Oh wait, I wouldn't call it madness. Ты чё? Кто ты такой хорошенький? Полтай тут. Мяукает. Хорошая. I wouldn't call it madness per se. I would call it behaving and obeying mom. Obedient children will do whatever mom asks. Don't give me that crap. If you have nothing to say, I'll be going and not waste my time on you. You do have bad manners, Mr. Bird. Your friends won't save you. Ultimately, the rain will pour down on them and they will all return to me. And I'll hug and forgive them since they are my children. And good children obey their mommy. And how could you take in a pet and even keep a baby? What? And how could you take in a pet and even give back its name? Now I can't even take it away, only kill it. What? You have one more friend left, don't you, Mr. Bird? Fear him. Fear all your friends. Hey, are you coming? I can't hear your footsteps. Coming now. What the fuck? What the fuck? Why is it broken? Okay. This bracelet was craved by Milos. They tasked him with making the bracelet for themselves to... I don't know. They saw a lock in Milos device depicted on the bracelet. Excuse me. They saw a lock in Milos depicted on the bracelet a flint and bow. He rested with his craves for so long. He just never could find inspiration till he saw Soul in live. We are here for you, kiddo, and we are always willing to watch you back. So open this door and go. Okay, I'll go. What the fuck? This is so cool. Mindscape updated. Am I raw again? I wanna be raw again, please. Kill him or whatever his name is cool and all, being like, oh, the fated one or whatever, like a star reader, but I like rule. Okay, who are you and what's your weight? My kitty cat is here. Хорошая девочка. What is your voice? I don't... My range is so shallow. So thin. You almost... No, no, no. You're almost too late. Yes! I'm Rue. Yes! Let's fucking go. Where are we? And who are you? Hi, I represent a little known company that designs with terrific cleaning appliances. If you would consider purchasing one, bear in mind that this show model is not for sale. Oh, by the way, here's my ID. They usually call me Juniver. The second version, Univer, is for those who find it easy to combine two letters into one than to pronounce them all. Univer or Juniver. How did they do it in Russian, I wonder? She's so pretty. I love them all. I love all those character designs so much. They give me so much excitement. To the point, I hope you have no doubt that I will save you both from death. I dread to think what you would have done without me. How did you know? Oh, it's quite a story. There is a guy who wishes you or him to live. And which is which? I need a certain kiddo. That's him. And now he's just for kicks. Accidentally. He needs help. That monster is biting him. What? Has the letter eater nipped at him? God damn, Brahma. Just my luck. Will he die? Just like that? Also, he told me he had Surai blood. He would do anything to show it off. No, he hasn't lied to you. Which is exactly why he is in danger. If you were nipped at, that wouldn't be much of a problem. But the laters don't bite mortals. Red bloods. Poof. Do you understand? No, I don't. What? Why you look at me like that? What will become of Karyom? It's a nasty situation, it is. You're opening the slow and suddenly two childs pursued by a latest spill out of them. Oh boy. Will Karyom survive? Can he be cured? And late on the slow. How have we stopped so low? I guess it's to be expected. By the way, I don't understand what they're talking about or what she's talking about. You can see it from my intonations because I don't know what's going on. I'm just blabbering. Yes, he can. Tsurai, for instance, killed almost immediately. I have some studying with me. It certainly doesn't cure, but it can slow down the disease and buy time while you'll be looking for reagents. Excuse me. Excuse me. Fool. I'll be looking for reagents? Okay. But why are you so confident that I'll be able to find them? We're in the camp, not the marquee after all. Trust me, it's way harder to find the antiseptic wipes in the rural laboratory. Yet at almost every camp where at least I quartered of the barber have removed their wheels, there are travelers, a cemetery, and the mystics. Frankly speaking, I'm losing the train of thought here. Forget it, I'll make a list for you. From there on, you'll figure it out yourself. And hurry up, alright? If you save Kiddo, you'll save yourself too. How so? Do you mean it's my duty to him? Oh, I didn't tell you. Listen, now don't be scared. Your lives, yours and Karyom's, are linked. Yeah, coupled like this, it's kind of fucked, I know. I see. What are you trying to say is that I'll die if I don't bring the ingredients as soon as possible. Yes, that's correct. Don't worry though, I told you we still have time. Approximately until tonight. Yes, only until midnight because after that the studying will run out. Will start being harmful. It's very toxic, you know. Fine, I get the point. The list? Here. Just read it carefully. Don't mess anything up. Yeah. Hey, what's your name? I just realized you never introduced yourself. She's so pretty. Oh my god, she's so pretty. Rui, nice to meet you. And you. In case you have any questions, drop in. I'll scarcely be so happy and glad to stick around here and stare at this poor wrench. Dang. Were it not for that snapper ladder, I would go trade a bit. I have about 100 vacuum cleaners on me, can you imagine? And the festival is just beginning in the cemetery. There is going to be lots of people. Alright, off you go. So she's just gonna hang out here while Karyom is like in pain. Oh, his one wound looks bad. Really bad. He was lucky to pass out. Where do you want to take Karyom? Who wants him? Who needs Karyom? I can't tell you. So let's talk about something else. I could do with some answers to at least a few questions. Many people think the same, but I'll tell you this. Answers don't always bring peace of mind. Do you think I can just go back to my regular routine without thinking about any of this? Only after you bring me the ingredients for the medicine. You don't sell vacuum cleaners for no reason, after all. I do sell vacuum cleaners for no reason. I don't believe you. You arrived just as Karyon and I emerged from the slough. How did you know about it? I'm not actually allowed to talk about it. Do not persist. I've had a hectic week, and under any other circumstances, I would be happy to spill the beans. But unfortunately, not now. Something is bothering me. I found myself in the slough through Karyon's memories. I just went about my business and suddenly found myself in the flat, surrounded by his friends. How could I even get there, and did we really get out? Sorry, I don't know how slow works, but I can reassure you, you really left it. Well and truly. But I feel the opposite. It's like I'm dreaming. What if it is exactly the case? This is just a state of mind imposed by the slow. It will wear off, you'll see. This is not just a fever dream. How do you know Karyom? I don't know him. I didn't even know what he looked like. You called Karyom Kiddo. I only heard that name from his Tsurai friends. You don't say he's got Tsurai friends. You have them too, don't you? I have a lot of contracts. I heard it somewhere. So it's that. She's so angry, look at her. There, in the slough. I could burn. I mean, I was literally the fire. That's what helped us escape. I'm just a mere mortal. How can this happen? Is it because I'm Karyom's jeweler? I've never heard of anyone mortal or Tsurai becoming the fire. It even sounds weird. You sure you're getting everything right? I'll tell you everything as it was. I drank ink, and from that moment on, my hands caught fire. Yes, I know it sounds silly. Not at all, go on. I was even able to harm the leader, even if it didn't hold him back long. But it didn't attack me. Great, serves him right. Those mutts can't see mortals, so if you had faced it seriously, you would probably have dispersed it. And nobody would have beaten anyone. Why am I so unlucky? But I can't burn right now. Was it really a roll for the slow. It would be a useful ability, wouldn't you agree? I could make coffee without the stove, without leaving the room. As I said, neither a mortal nor a Tsuri can become anything different. Do you understand? You can't turn a bird into paper or a rock into a suitcase, so you can't become fire. But you Shang can, because it is a very malleable material. This also clarifies some things about the slaw. Usually Shang is hidden deep and securely inside the body so that nothing like that you experience happens to it. And in the slaw, let's say you turn inside out and your Shang and your body swapped places. You drank the ink, you say? Excuse me. Хорошая масечка. It must have given Shang the ability to ignite. No wonder you've lost it now. Maybe even forever. Really? That's a pity. Hey, cheer up. Don't be upset. Something unnatural happens to Shang. It was changed by force, not because you wanted to. And if it returned to its original state in the stream, it's better for you. Alright. I'll remember that. It seems Juniver was deliberately destroying the planchettes and quit her job halfway, probably because of mine and Karyom's appearance. What are those smoldering sticks I hear for? They don't even smell like anything. Let's say to create coziness. It is not very cozy here. That's why I put them out. A lamp in a rug would do better. Then you'll love how I set up the next room. That's a lot of luggage for a traveling sales lady. Hey, I actually do sell vacuum cleaners. And what's inside that little bag? A handheld vacuum cleaner made for easy cleaning. You want to try it out? I don't think so. What else is there? All of these genius vacuum cleaners. Awesome. What a strange light in here. It makes me want to lie down and sleep for a couple of hours. Yeah, it's probably the light that makes you want to sleep and not like, I don't know, incredibly hectic like last 24 hours or however it's been. And it's totally not you dying and being in the slow or whatever and in the flat or whatever. Like totally not that. It's the light, for sure. Juniper is right. The rug made this place look a bit cozy. More vacuum cleaners. Most of these books are about gardening. There are notes on the papers written in block letters. The base of an old metal bed. The mirror is covered with patina. All that can be seen in it is the ghost of yourself. This person in the picture looks like Karyom. I mean, come on. I'm sure it's Karyom. He and Flynn lived in this very house, and the slow proves this all the more. Herbarium under glass. Someone's child collected it in autumn, and the parents even brought it a frame as a keepsake. The canvas is torn, but it can be understood that a snake is painted on it. Drawn in a very atypical style for Latori. A small broken mirror. I saw the same weave on the door to the house. I have no idea what it could possibly mean. Rain, maybe? And why are there sticks here anyway? It won't be easy to get through them. I don't want to burn my coat. Upholstery is old, wet, and smells like mold. Mindscape! Let's fucking go. There is something strange about his behavior. I've already seen this. Milos. General info on Milos. The family is reluctant to talk about him. Every word Brilla, Sorban, and Amaman said is like a piece of a book page. Even if I put them together, I would never know the real Milos. He was a drunkard and mistreated his wife, but he was deeply respected in this camp as a jeweler, even if the Tsuri needed his skills. But why? Should I pity him? The Slaw did something horrible to him. Maybe Karyom did something horrible to him. Whatever Milos has done in the past, he has already punished himself. And our relationship with Milos. Milos couldn't let himself live the way he wanted. It was all about his parents and Brilla and Maman's parents. He was planted in bad soil and made grow up. According to the traditions of Barba, which my father clearly despised, he was supposed to stay with his family no matter what. And Milos stayed, trying to help the family and destroying it at the same time. Only Karyom received his wholehearted and sincere help, and look how that turned out. He found a noble way to destroy himself finally. My fucking Karyom. He is a half-blood, brought up by Tutsurai. Met him in the Slaw. Nice guy. I'll offer him to go for a drink at my leisure. Haha, I mean, no. No actual way. It's unbearably hard to talk to him. He takes every word of mine as an insult and challenge to his intelligence. It's hard to imagine the ego of Linbo and other Tsuri have cultivated in him, attaching a universal importance to his mission. After Karyom cried out because of Milos and accused all his friends of betrayal, I was finally convinced that he had the brain of a 10-year-old. I can't take him seriously, but I have to because now we're bound to each other because of Ink and the Slaw. Yeah, kind of fucked up. Not gonna lie. Locke is a living Murok bracelet made by Milos. That's his name, Murok. He has a mind and even knows the rules of the Slaw. And no wonder, since he's been there for too long. And he's also been soaked in ink. And he's also been thoroughly soaked in ink. He lives in Karyom's pocket now. I wonder if he's still able to turn to a snake, or has he lost that ability in the stream? Juniver, or Juniver. She met Karyom and me coming out of the Slaw and saved me from the monster with her vacuum cleaner. She's a bit frantic but confident and resolves situations very quickly. I wish I could say I felt safer led by Juniver, but the situation she and I found ourselves in sends me into a panic. She was going to pick up Karyom and take him away with her, and she would have done it if he hadn't been injured. Ink. What the heck? It's so pretty. As Karyom said, it is the blood of all that exists, mortal, immortal, and the whole world. It has nothing to do with blood, or ink for that matter, and it doesn't stain your hands. It even tastes different. Bleh. Excuse me. Phew. Excuse me. That was... wow. And it doesn't stain on your hands. It even tastes different. Though I wouldn't say the ink has any taste at all. It is instead spicy. One tip burns you in my mouth and throat as if glowing red-hot coin had rolled down them. And spice, as you know, is not a taste. So the Tsura use their blood in combination with chunk to create. Motherfucking slow! From what I've understood, the slough is the place where Carrion was reborn. It is overflowing with ink and creates images by drawing from its soul occupancy memories and interpreting them in its own way. Somehow I became an observer, watching the last hours of Carrion's life, and then he dragged me inside with a live projector. And there we were, both of us, back in the familiar colorful stream. The slough has nothing in common with the flood. The air is like a jelly that slowly binds your entire body if you stand still for long periods. And another important detail, the colors. There are no colors. And in this gloomy black and grey mess, I could clearly distinguish only the pink spots of wedge lamp juice stained the metal of my tool. The enamel on the token with a human figure was precisely the same color. And I remember something important. Flynn said that unraveling the crown of leaves would open the door to a pantry with ink. The slough fits the definition, and I didn't notice that Carrion was at all impressed by the setting. Either Flynn was wrong, or he meant something else. And he could easily have been wrong. He said he wasn't privy to the details. Okay, so when we first went to the flat, like my first playthrough where I got stuck on the little coin so much that I was like, I'm gonna start anew, and la la la. So when I dug up the wedge lamp instead of cutting it down on the first playthrough or whatever, I was like teleported or whatever to the flat and met Flynn and Poe and others, but there was no color there. Like there was color right now in this playthrough. There was color when like at the party or whatever in the flat. So apparently the flat is colorful, like the same as stream, but the slough isn't. So which means when my first playthrough was, I so quickly like came up to the like to meet up with Flynn and Bo that when was the party I guess I was in the slough or whatever. I don't understand why the flat was not colorful. It was black and white on my first playthrough. I guess it was kind of the slough. I wonder how it affects the slough part. Like the slough part on my first playthrough. The fact that I dug up the lamp and just quickly very quickly was at the party. At my birthday party, whatever. We'll see. Oh! The VV of shining drops. The shining drops generally. The crosses always denote light or flickering, and drops represent rain. This VV can be deciphered as starry or shining rain, but I have no idea what its purpose is. Does it protect against evil? Or maybe it helps with health? Or it's for romantic evenings, so you could look at the sky and wait for the shooting stars? Surely one of the above. I saw it in an abandoned house on a cliff. First time on the front door, then inside on the wall. Okay, I think that's all. I have my stuff! Also. Wait, there we go. I'm gonna go to my fucking bathroom. Bathroom. Yeah, 1 second. I'll be completely motherfucking north. I'll be completely honest. I want to sit down on the toilet. Yeah, sorry for the details, but I want to sit down and I put my phone with me. Because I do that. That's what we do in 21st century. You can't just sit down and take a shit, you know, in the toilet. You absolutely need to have something in your hands to distract you. Can you hear me? Yeah. So I went to the fucking toilet and I have my phone with me. And I'm sitting down and I'm like browsing the internet or whatever. And I'm like, hey la la, doing whatever. And then I look at Twitter, like open up Twitter or Wiki or something else. And I'm like, wait a minute. I'm streaming. I completely fucking forgot that I was streaming. I thought I was like chilling and just taking a shift on my fucking toilet in the bathroom. I completely forgot that I was streaming. That's so stupid. So stupid. Yeah, anyway, let's go. But at least I remembered it not like 40 minutes later. Because I can sit on a toilet for like hours. I'll be honest. And this time it was only like 15 minutes, so... only 15 minutes. Anyway, yeah. Let's get this going! There we go. Yep, what we were doing, yep. Oh, that's interesting. So that's what this place is, an abandoned house on a cliff. It turns out that Karim lived very close to the camp. So did Flynn? I would be happy to return to my usual routine, but I can't get certain things out of my head. Lifebound with Karim. How delightful. I need to hurry up already and gather the note ingredients for the medicine, and that'll be that. By the way, what's on the list that Junior gave me? Number 1. A proof of death. Something from the cemetery. 2. Traveler's watch. It is important they visit different time zones. 3. Grigi. Ask a Melalo. What's a Grigi? Your list included a Grigi. What on earth is that? It's such a... What am I explaining? Go to Melalo and ask them. They'll understand. And surely they will immediately give it to me. For doing nothing. Complimentary. I'm glad you reminded me. Here, take this. Offer it for a Tsura exchange. They like the kind of wording, don't they? You'll flatter their vanity as well. Yep, that's right. What is it exactly? An excellent thing. Mystics rarely get worthy artifacts, so such a gift will seem like trash to them. I hope it works. It might not work. Well, thanks for the heads up. Everything will be fine. I'm so smart. I'm curious, whose drawing is this? Oh, so can I not look into the greenhouse? So cool. I need to go home first. I can walk around the camp later. Can I? I kind of want to just take my axe and like brush it off. Can I not do that? That's unfortunate. Oh, look at this. Such a nice morning. Okay, go home. Hey, I'm home. And nobody is here. Again. Where is everybody, I wonder? They haven't even locked the door. What the... What if I've been robbed? The bracelet. Phew, everything's okay. Bracelet is here. And bury it under some papers. What's this? My dear, do you want mommy to have a stroke? If you go spending the night at your friends or girlfriends, let me know. I understand you're an adult, and that's why I'm not sticking you on anything, but I'm worried, you know. Let the house unlocked in case you return at dawn. Mommy. I disappeared for only a night. That's a relief. Rue, what a bubblehead you are. Halfway to the party, you just ran off into the woods and abandoned me. Why in the world do I stick my neck out for you? Why do I always pity you? Rasko said he expected nothing less from you, but I didn't. Oh, now, don't count on any leniency from your cousin. He's cross with you. Ramonia. Man, Rasko's birthday party. Holy smokes, it would be better if that whole deal wasn't started at all. I was going to chum up to Rasko to obtain an ally in the face of Brilla, but instead I've disposed him against me even worse. Straya. The bracelet is altered. There are details on it that definitely weren't made by me. Ты чё? Ты чё? Ты чё? Ёкаешь. It's so logical. A star really needs a companion. But I'm sorry for you. I would rather the same thing didn't happen to you. Don't tell the family. Agreed? Miller's bracelet was exactly the same. And why is it a jeweler who is supposed to be a star reader's companion? Of course, a jeweler is a very important profession in Latori, but not that important, right? I don't feel like becoming a substitute for my missing uncle, so I can die impaled on branches. And the only one who'll be by my side at that moment won't be friends or family, but carry on. This capricious laceback mocking me and calling me a mad hornet. Okay, that's enough. I don't believe in destiny or predetermination. I changed my life myself. And I know what to do. It's easier than I thought. The Black Baron prepared me half, and I did the job just enough for this prepayment. So now I'll give the bracelet back to the Baron and let some other jeweler finish my work. I don't have the faintest idea of what I'm going to do next, but I'm as good as done with this thrice-cursed bracelet. But first, I return the favor to carry on. So today is the 10th of Juni. What the fuck? Paradoxically, it's much more challenging to explain one day's absence than 1 year's. What's wrong with 27? Okay, so nothing new. You're still very loud about them, that's okay. Okay. Oh, look at them! They're just hanging out. This guy works day shifts. Looks unfriendly. You're back. Where have you been? I had to go away briefly to... what's today's date? And where have you been that you lost track of the time? Actually, don't answer. Just let one and I figure out the rest. Figure what out? Our city boy has found himself a mere hunter. Such a pity. I've only just picked up the courage to take the first step. Aww. Look at him. Aww. Oh, Ru, congratulations. It's great that you finally got close friends. But you won't forget about me, will you? We're kind of buddies now? I didn't exactly mean friends, so don't worry, I won't forget. Hey, Al. Well, come on then. Who is she? Or he? Or them? I just wanted to ask how you're doing. Me? I've been on the go since dawn, helping the tourists to pitch their tents. Have you dropped in at the festival yet? Not yet. Then run! Guests from different countries are selling souvenirs there. You should get something before everything is sold out. I've already bought myself something. Ты чё, моя хорошая? I think... Хорошая, ты чё? Ты моя хорошая. Кусачка. Моя хорошая девочка. Девочка. Ты чё? Кто так делает? Кто так делает? Только ты так делаешь. Девочка. Ow! My arm is so scratched up now and beaten. That's fucked up. Why did you do that? Alright, I'll go have a look as soon as I can. How are your plans after the veg lump? Couldn't be better. I fed them properly and also asked Mello to draw a special weave to make my children grow better. Things seem to be looking up. Thanks to you, Ru. Oh, come on. The main thing is that everyone is alive. Yeah, I know, right? Alive? What do you mean? Your plants are alive, of course. I'm talking about them. It's a good thing your plants survived, yes? And the weave will drive away the madrug next time. Yeah, right. We'll drive away. Have you ever been to the residential area of the abandoned house? Me? No, never. But why do you suddenly... How do you... No. Don't be so nervous, Panda. I'm just asking. This house is so weird, isn't it? Not just weird, it's creepy. And earlier tonight I heard footsteps. Someone was walking over the roof. At first I thought it was just my imagination, but then I saw a woman in a black hood standing next to the greenhouse. She saw me and her eyes flashed. I was terribly frightened and... anyway, I ran away. I didn't want her to kill me. You still haven't redrawn this to Brilla? I overdid it a bit. Here you go. What did you do to them? Oh yes, you cut the wire. I can't fix them, so you can keep them if you want. By the way, Rue, how's your insomnia? Did the medicine I made for you help? Oh, yeah, sure. The medicine. You see, I haven't tried it yet. Really? You... Okay, so... Nothing. Nothing. Wait, it's Alec. Is it just me, or is there something awkward in there? Nah, nothing. Nothing awkward. Look at them, their bodies. Look at those bodies. They're so cool. Do I have like... I have 2 hours now. I guess I'll just keep coming back and getting more hours. Because why not? Haha. What the fuck? Wow. Alec finally changed the plank out for a padlock. And even drew a weave. Huh. Oh, baby. Good old sleeping sentinel. He's like the partner of a regular sentinel who looks after the camp. Let's go to the cemetery. Where is my kitty cat? I see he has obtained more cloaks during the past few years. Of course, he's considered the guardian of the border between the flat and the stream, but actually he isn't. It's a fence. Okay, let's go! I kind of want to save now. Wait, no. Save. 5. Wow. Okay. Some child's drawing. A dog. This is pretty cool. What the heck? Coda always have the most exciting products. Tiger figurines, home decorations, comics, and sweets. If I had time, I would look for a tent where they sell them. Mirrors. As a symbol specifically, are of great importance to the subjects of the Southern Empire. Otherwise, why would you see them everywhere? This teapot is boiling on an elegant crown-shaped stand. Crown are vipers that live in the forest of Isla High. I heard once that they are actually Tsurai who become feral. Perhaps that's why they're considered sacred animals. Plush tigers. It must be comfy to put them under your head. Oh my god, is that Serbian? Crimson magpies. Giant, well-fed birds that aren't afraid of the crowd. Hey. Whose ball is this? Dad's. What? Was he found? Actually, it's the Mouth of the Lost. Here, the poles of everyone who disappeared are set up. But there are no dead bodies under them. And it's anyone's guess where they are, or if they're dead. And how long has this mount been here? I don't remember it. It wasn't here before, when I left for Nuri. The pole was for that set up today. In fact, it turns out it was ordered long ago but became possible to set up only now, Aunt Emerald said. Teacher, Хороший, ты чё? My cat is freaking the fuck out. Why have they buried him? He's not dead. I know it. They shouldn't have done that. What if he'll be back? I'm sure he will. No, he won't be back because he doesn't want to return. And what if I made him? When Roscoe was small, Dad stayed home and wasn't even thinking of leaving. Don't blame yourself. I'm certain he loved you very much. Loves. You don't know that. You weren't even adequately acquainted. Listen, I know what's become of him, but don't tell anyone, okay? Not anyone. Dad isn't dead. Nor is he alive. He's turned into a ghost. It's true. Whatever gave you that idea, sweetie pie? I heard his voice one night and followed it. I found myself at the top of the cliff, but the voice faded there, like the wind among the birches. The living can't call that way, and the dead can't call them more. They're silent, but ghosts are capable of anything. And what happened next? Next, I went home. That's all? On my way back, I noticed lights in the forest. I saw candles were burning. I came up close and saw somebody's celebration. Everyone was laughing and chatting, but it wasn't clear what about. Really? Somebody gathered a sit down in the middle of the night, just like that. The sky seemed to be lighter above the tables, as if the evening were young. You were there? No, Yes, I was. First, I saw the light. I saw it toward the moon through the trees, and then I met some character, and he went to the party, to my birthday party. Impossible. No, that's impossible. You're making this up, aren't you? But that's the absolute truth. There was Sura at the party, and they all were my friends. Look here, there was a book about jewelry materials. My dad has signed it for me. No, Serban. Stop it. You don't know what you're talking about. You weren't there. My Tsura friends and I were talking about constellations, about the crown of leaves, and they were calling the holy Tiquadera. I remember everything very clearly. Why won't you believe me? Why would I lie? This wasn't happening to you. You don't believe me because you consider me a child, right? For the record, I am a teenager. And no more calling me Sunshine, I'll be calling you Ufesa, you understand? Okay, I see. Fair enough, Serban, I believe you. What happened next? Nothing happened. I went home, and later on stumbled over something and fell. Was that when you fell and hurt your eye? Mm-hmm. Holy shit. Is that Rasko? He's hot. I see why Lazy is dating him. Like marrying him. I don't know. Whatever. I don't know his voice because it's the same one I use for literally everybody. Stupid. It's the same one I use for everybody. It's like ho ho hoo hoo mo. Wow. 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 Give me a second, actually. I need to do something for my kitty cat. Okay, we got everything figured out. Yeah, now she's gonna be relaxed and good. In a good mood, hopefully. 1 second, I'm fixing up my fucking sitting situation. Anyway. Why so down in the dumps? Come on, smile. Have an offering for Pan Miloš. He's so hot. Oh, excellent. Oh, excellent choice. Such a wine would impress those even in Nuri. Dad's favorite. I saw him ever in the company of this babe. In the past, I wouldn't have resisted either, but the boy's grown up, become a man, and developed brass bells. Will, that's the main thing. Will and independence. Are you fond of wine, Rue? My sole passion is coffee. Coffee is the thing I never managed to ditch either. And should I even, Rue, do you think we should ditch coffee? Everybody's hinting zealously that it's the cause of my insomnia lies, but I have rather slim faith in that. Drink it mornings, not night, and things will straighten out. However, I admit you have such a cheerful air that I would suggest you go and help Mom dig up vegetables patches at once. That wouldn't be productive. Really keeps me out of your precious garden. Besides, Water does a great job of digging up patches, too. And rightly so! Stick around and watch this little concert. There's going to be some show about mystics and magic and all that hogwash. I heard you like this sort of things. Come along, Kumad. Wait a moment. Oh. In dearth of thy blessing, vrest thy the shandom from upon thy dome. Thy shang within this house resides. Lo, do I bear it from thy lafar yonder. Pray that it shan't provoke thy wrath, for I bear not upon thee ill will. It just seemed like it should be said. Motherfucker, I got achievement the grave robber. What the? That's so BM. Anyway. What is that? Okay, in the worlds of mortals. When he dies, you know what? I'm kind of tired. But I feel like, okay, I'm gonna just go through with like, get me whatever is needed for Kiom. Carry on, and then we'll see. When he dies, La lets Shang go free, but he clings to the bodies he spent so much time in. To be precise, he is sticking to an object that had something to do with the body, like clothes or trinkets, and then he becomes a Shandom, or just a dome. Such domes can't hold a Shang for long, but some masters have learned. Excuse me, phew. But such domes can't hold the Shang for long, but some masters have learned to captivate souls with special amber. And you don't even have to ask why, because I don't know. Shang and La. When you're a Sahash, it's easy to forget about the spiritual matter that people deal with most often. But we also have to study this subject in philosophy class because Shang and La are the essence of our world. Both Sahash and humans and animals, plants, mushrooms, in general, everything that can breathe, die, and rot, have La. La is responsible for appearance and instincts. It's the reason I am so attractive, smart, and allergic to sesame. Alas, La is time sensitive, which is what makes mortals mortal, but we have no trouble surviving the turbulent waves of the stream, which the Tsurai cannot. But for all its value, La is only a chest that holds the true wealth, Shang. Shang gives us the mind, is responsible for the senses, emotions, fantasy, dreams, and many more. It's like a jewel with innumerable facets and reflections because no one fully understands its true potential. Humans can do what fools would call magic with it, and Sahash, well, if the dead man doesn't get his horns sawn off, he'll have a hell of a chance to turn to a rambling ghost after death, to run around with a lantern in his hands and steal their Shang from the living. I love this universe so much. Inigo. Before the slow, all my knowledge of Inigo technology was limited only to cameras, but now I know that the company makes live projectors and vending machines. Should I really trust what I saw on the slow? The slow may have distorted even the technical equipment and doing it with strange and unbelievable features. Karyom confidently states that the Inigo life projector and vending machines have to do with the Tsurai. Oh, really? Then who makes the cameras, one of which Bo went to the stream for, risking his life? I'll have to accept what Karyom said about mortals allegedly approaching Tsurai artifacts. I can't think of any other explanation. Half-blood. Children from the marriage of a Tsurai and a mortal? Easy. There are so many stories about it. That's because half-bloods live like mere mortals, not showing any magical talents. They are not able to work miracles, hang around the flat all they want, or turn into cool monsters. And no, they can't read constellations either. Besides, it's quite easy to kill them. Don't even think that I'm so easy to fool and I'm only glad to be duped. There is one thing about half-bloods that makes them distinctive. Blood. Both black and red blood runs through their veins at the same time, and they do not mix with each other, just like oil and water. And it's not enough to prick your fingers to see that. Anyway, the bite on Karyom's leg was the best confirmation of his words. But he himself clearly does not belong to the category of mere half-bloods. After all, the Tsurai had gone to the trouble of resurrecting him. Seriously, what could have stopped them from finding another half-blood with a more good character? So true. So true. Something's fucked up about this. Karyom. Nothing new here. Oh, Emerald. My dear, you've nearly driven me crazy. Have you been home? I left a note for you there. And Prilis made amarcanaza and quiche rolls. It's on the table. Have you eaten? Yeah, I have been home, Strari. And no, I'm not hungry. Thanks. Look, have you had some coffee at least? No, I forgot. Another time. What's the crowd at the cemetery? It's such an early hour. Is no one asleep? Indeed, it's the festival. Unfortunately, Bree won't be going. She's been having a terrible headache since yesterday. As soon as she woke up, she went to Aunt Abra's. Ah, for the needles? Yes, these ones. And where have you been? Everybody's been searching everywhere for you. Who is everybody? Does anyone else other than you want to see me? Well, Roscoe asked for you for starters. And what did he say? Was he very mad? I wouldn't say he got mad. Just imagine his usual face. With that usual face, he came to the Goblin late at night. I was busy playing Gabbage with Cameo. The game was very captivating. Then Roscoe invited me to a private talk. And boy, did it start some stuff. What stuff? Are you okay? Did he touch you? Oh, really, he didn't. Roscoe is so well-mannered. Is it conceivable that he can lay hands on a woman? Only it seemed to me that you... well... I don't know, dear. Upset him very much. He began questioning me about you, inquired after what you had done before lunchtime and where you had vanished to later, whether you had taken Brilla's axe, asked if I know what business he could have with the friends of the deceased moon. And what's even more funny, he suddenly started caring about since when you and Vander had become such close friends. Risco has interrogated you. Risco interrogated you. Could it be that he suspects me of something? Why, is there a reason to? Certainly not. I can go about my own business, can't I? Yes, you can, but forgetting about a birthday. It's such an important anniversary after all. I didn't forget. I simply... For instance, it seems to me that you and Vander are great pals, and you're on good terms with Serban. Now you go ahead and have fun. And I would better go find some gifts for Bree. Okay. Oh, Anna. Sometimes I come here to rest. Even in spite of the festival, it is so calm here. Oh! Person. I wonder if I can get a watch from him. Holy shit, he's so handsome. Holy fuck, he's so hot. I lead to you, young man. Is there something you want from me? Everybody has, like, I have three, like, intonations. I don't have accents. I have fucking just three intonations. Of, like, deep and brassy. Or, like, very kind of regular and a little bit monotone. Or, like, very light and... just flowy. That's all I have. I don't know what to do else. I don't know anything. Whatever. I look to you, young man. Is there something you want from me? I wanted to offer you drinks for a nominal fee. That's what we do here. Sounds tempting, but I know your hands are empty. Unless you're wearing this coat just to hide the battery of bottles beneath. Then maybe you would like to grab a bite? Say corn or, I don't know, paprika? You are definitely hiding something under your coat. No, I can quickly run to our local cafe and bring you whatever you want. For a fee I'm tracking. No thanks, I don't need anything. Okay, I'll tell you the truth. It's clear you're a rich man, and I thought perhaps you would like to support the local artists? Why are you so angry? Local artists. That's right. You should have said that forthright. I truly love arts. I truly love the arts. My name is Kudrit Rao. I'm always ready to support a hungry artist and to find their work with real money. So, what kind of artists are we talking about? Um, I am talking about one artist in particular, a young talent with a unique vision of the world. Trust me, his work's outstanding, yet only I can see the real value. Very well. May I see them? Of course, sure, I'll bring them in now. What am I talking about? What artist? I need to be creative on with how to get out of this situation now. There are many drawings in the camp. Maybe they will fit to show them to this cadre. Do you travel alone? Alone. I'm not much of a group person. Fellow travelers usually need too much of my attention. Wow. And you're not afraid someone might attack you? Excuse me, oof, that's not cute of me. Oh, I'm an accomplished strategist, and I plan my dreams down to the last detail. Don't worry about me. But what if you do get attacked? You could use a partner with, for instance, a sword, smoke grenades, lots of experience in combat. Of course. And someone has to carry stuff and food, and everybody could use to have a map of the flat, or better yet, a flat traveler. There is no doubt about it. The flat is a whole separate subject. You would need a special equipment and of course bell rings. And if you happen to stumble upon something extraordinary, it's a rare artifact or something like that, you would want to document it and send it away for study, preferably to a Nurian sun seeing singlet. What is that word? Now, are you done? Believe me, traveling and fighting come naturally to a commander of the Ilahain army. And yes, I have a map of the flat. I don't think I should ask about anything more. One important question. What kind of art do you usually support? Painting, sculpture, jewelry? All kinds. That's wonderful news. And how do you feel about art which is not meant for the general public? Your questions make me grow suspicious. Really? I have a weakness for the classic artists of preparation times. Hai Hadu, Sofia Lilang, Anatoly Chernov. I respect sculptors who lived in Ilehai 100 or 200 years before I was born. The nude figures of Shanfilin alone are worth mentioning. With or without swords and spears? With weapons. The ones without weapons were sculptured by Garza, an imitator of Xin Fai Lin. Oh. I rather like artists who are, as you said, not meant for the general public. But I have taste, so don't try to fool me. I'm not trying to. Okay, let me save up. Not load! Save! Wait, no. I'm gonna save, not load. Okay, well, actually this one. May I ask you something else? Why are you bothering me? The any method under well. I didn't know that. I guess I'll pack my bags and head down there as soon as possible. Yeah, I don't think I should have talked to him just now. Anyway, what the fuck am I supposed to do now? This is so stupid. Oh. Milosh's pendant. Features scratched, is hanging on a satin string. The pendant is made in the form of a bird's head. It even has eyes and a beak. The jasper ball is framed with brass and easily scrolled if you slide your fingers on it. I think Milosh made this jewelry himself, and probably for himself, since it was hung on a pole. I guess I will just take this drawing. It will come in handy. The name Serban is written on the back side. That's so cute, actually. That's so cute. Bamboo forest cat. Features. Stripped predator. Looks directly at the viewer. I know that Serban has an extensive collection of Coda comics. They are separate people in Bilaria who live secretly in the bamboo forest. Coda just loved tigers, so I'm not surprised by this image. We've seen more pictures from Serban on like the poll, not the poll, but like the advertisement and stuff. Are we going to straight up just show this dude our nephew? What the heck? Not every camp has its own stage, so the mystics drag them along with them. It's useful in a sense, because everything that doesn't fit into a Varda will definitely fit onto such colossus. Lazy is busy. It's best not to disturb her or she gets angry. Yeah, I don't want to talk to her. She is very upset with me, probably. How many people? Did they all come to hear how to expel the mad rogue? Or are they just onlookers? What's this piano for? Yeah, there's really a lot of people. Even humans. Is it just me, or is that guy looking at me? Nah, just my imagination. Would you look at that? A sign with a rook. Ah, this is one of the Latorian spirits, a two-headed serpent. One head is called yesterday and the other is tomorrow. That's pretty cool. That's really cool, actually. Who is that? The smallest, cheapest, and most typical Varda you can imagine. The sign on the door was taken down. Now nothing can stop me from discussing mystical stuff with mystics. He's so cool. He's not cool, but also cool. He's so pretty. Why is he so pretty? Maristal. I'll be receiving visitors after the before. Oh, it's you, Rue the jeweler. Glad you've kept your promise and come here. So it turns out you're no woman? My image does look very feminine, but I need to observe my teacher's stage traditions and bear her name. Since you've seen my other face, we'll have to get acquainted once again. My real name is Elias Gillespie. Nice to meet you, Elias. Elias, yes. I still can't believe you managed to fool me so cleanly. Well, you already know my name. It's ingrained in my mind. How about going to first name terms? I feel we might become good friends, so why this crippling civility? I feel you haven't come here for my performance. Now, what are you after? I need an item only Mel will have. It's called Grigi. You want that? I can't just give it to you. It's a matter of life and death, literally. And I'm not asking you to give it to me as a present. The whole of El Palama's treasury won't be enough for you to buy it. You don't understand what you're asking for. Money is the very thing I'm not offering. This is going to be a Surai exchange. Barter of unusual goods? And what's the offer? I have no idea where you got that, but I am not interested. I can get such stuff myself if I roam around the flat properly. And what are you interested in then? Yes, there is something. And I do know you possess that thing. Holy names, that simplifies matters. Mirog. Not for the world! And I asked for a little, yes. A Grigi costs far more. This Mirog isn't my property. I'm carving a bracelet out of it to order for an important person. Is that clear? I can only give you his contact details so that you connect with him. Suppose he has one more mirror heart knocking around. We were speaking of a Tsura exchange, not a market in the mortal style. What can I offer you, customer? What can I offer your customer? Nothing. And we're going to have far more profitable collaboration. I've got the Grigi. And you won't be able to steal it, especially without being noticed. What the heck? Alright, the deal is off. How now? But wait. No, it's out of the question. I'm sorry to have disturbed you. Goodbye. If Juniver knew about Mystic's greed, she would have offered a more expensive article. A magic fang. Those mystics are totally sick. And he wants Mirog. Isn't there anything else he needs? Okay. Cadred. A strict and laconic traveler from Aile High, who makes no secret of his noble birth and attitude towards the army. He truly appreciates the arts and is willing to sponsor creative talent. I had to admit that I felt out of place around him, and my strange behavior must have annoyed him. Cadret is a bit like all those philanthropists from Nuri who donate a fortune to the Singlets activities. They have a proud posture, a cold, appraising look, sumptuous attire, and precise speech. Even after the simplest conversation with them, the unprepared interlocutor is aware of his narrow-mindedness and insignificance. That seems to be exactly what is happening to me right now. So true. What? I thought it showed him that it changed, but apparently it didn't. Okay. Serban. When I first saw Serban, I immediately noticed the patch on his right eye. At first, I thought one of the boys had given him a big black eye in a scuffle, but as the months passed, the patch was still there. I asked my cousin what was wrong with his eye, and was surprised at the answer. Okay, I've seen that. Milosh was officially buried, and his paw was placed on the Mount of the Lost. This threw Serban off his stride, and he, not wanting to believe that his father was definitely dead, told a story that in turn threw me off the stride. He said the ghost of Milosh had called him from the house on the cliff. At first, Serban boldly went there, but then he got scared and ran home. And on the way back, he got to Tikladera, where he met Boy and Flynn, and from Karyom's side experienced the same thing I did. That's when Serban fell and hurt his eye. So I knew there was something wrong with that story. Juniver's list. I got the Shandom. It's a little embarrassing that I have to steal from dead people, but at least it's easy. I'm sorry, Uncle Milosh. I'm really sorry. Every piece of news is better than the last. Janiware, come clean who you are, said that our lives, that is, mine and Karyom's, are bound to each other. How on earth did that happen? Who invented it? Who invented it anyway? Tsure, alchemists, mystics, the Mad Rook? Bank employees? Who the hell did that? After traveling through Karyom's memories and some sloughs, I have no choice but to trust Juniver and help her gather all the necessary ingredients for a cure. I don't want to die after all. Isn't that amazing? I met an aristocrat from Ailahai called Kadrit Rao at the festival. He definitely has a watch that I need. Still, instead of regular help, I started offering him all sorts of nonsense. And as a result, I composed an incredible story about an allegedly talented, allegedly artist who needs funding. I will take the children's drawing to Kadret now. There are many of them in the camp, and then we'll see. As stated in the note, it is important that the watch has been in different zones. It means it should not be any watch. There are lots of different travelers from other countries at the festival. I could have shown my stereotypic Parban nature, stolen a tourist's watch and easily escaped punishment from the watchmaker. No big deal. But no, I wouldn't do that. My pickpocketing skills are not that good. Anyway, is it possible to use the watch as an ingredient for a cure? Greedy. Maristale didn't want to pull out the fang. Okay, what's a greedy? Definitely the most mysterious item on the list. What else could it be though, if you have to ask the Melala for it? I tried to ask Juniver, but only got more confused. It's such a thing. Thanks to the holy names. It all makes sense to me now. And the Grigi is so valuable that they gave me another thing to exchange it for. I wonder what would have happened if I had come to Melala empty-handed. Turns out that the Grigi is the most common artificial fang. And now, I'm sorry, can't someone else's prosthetic save a life? Maristyle didn't want to pull out the fang, and even the reward of a valuable sugar bowl didn't make him change his mind. To tell you the truth, I'm not much surprised by that. Okay. I need to go back home. They also need to save. Wow, I have another arrow. Why not? I have 3 arrows now. That's so cool. I don't know why I would need it. Oh! Just like the dairy on the cliff. Let's go! Another drawing. Just get this drawing as well. Oh! Maristale na kladbiše. Maristale in the cemetery at 80. Oh yeah. Oh. Oh, she's so pretty. Maristale. Maristale at the cemetery. That's right, a proto place for mystics. There was a drawing! There was serpent's drawing. The fuck? Okay. There must be something in this room of the drawing of. Oh. Oh, that's the thing that Briella cooked up. Despite the fact that Briella is a witch, she never came up with a spell that would force me to do her dishes. That's funny. I needed more drawings from Serban. Black House features. The flip side says Serban. The drawing is torn but stapled together. Usually Serban draws with colored pencils, but then this time took charcoal. And he correctly captured the feeling of an abandoned house. I can't help but think of the slope when I look at this bleak landscape. So true. Oh! Oh! Look at this horsey! That's so cute! Oh my god! Serban is amazing. Features. What an unusual animal. Drawn with a soft pencil. Is this Karkadan? I don't ask why it's purple. The legends don't say anything about the color of its skin, but I'm surprised that the local children know about it. Hi, baby. Hi, Alec. Okay, there's anything like... Oh, yeah, I need to go to the Juniver. Juniver. Has she gone outside or what? Well, she came to the camp to trade, not to stay with Karyom all day after all. Yes, what do you want? I went to the Mystic. Great, then come back later. I'm really swamped right now. But the Mystic didn't want to give up his fang. What should I do? Juniver? I accidentally dropped the Deflegmator. Is that bad? Yes, it's bad. Now the lady is running around in the kitchen trying to take a bite out of my leg. It's good that it's small, it didn't have time to grow its paws back, but if I don't put it back right now, that's exactly what it will do. Can you handle this? Is that a yes or a no? Wow, that's so cool. Okay, what am I supposed to do now? I guess I'll come back later. Is that all, everything that I need? I mean, is there any more? There is! I'm so smart. What a charming drawing. I still can't get in, can I? Nope. Horror from Heaven. Features dynamic but not plausible. I'll try to guess. The child who invented this monster had never seen strihas, so he decided they looked like flying fish birds without paws. And I do know what strihas really look like. This one is much better. I guess 4 drawings is enough, right? Well, it's closed again. Why am I so unlucky? What did you want to do anyway? Oh, this person has left. Oh, what does it say? These signs are made of metal and glass. They're pretty pricey. They look pretty cool, not gonna lie. Here they are. This is confusing. What is this? Children's drawings? I told you that the artist is young, but don't criticize it yet. Best you take a closer look. This is his early period. He is still finding himself, and he's an example for an established style. See how confident his lines are? You know, there is something to it. I can't even call it a naive style, though. There is a lot of sharpness, even some kind of hidden cruelty, don't you think? Naive style is not really about that. However, what would you know about it? What is the name of this young talent? Serban? What am I saying? What? What is his name again? Serban. I want to meet him. Is he in the camp now? Can you fetch him? I'm curious to know where he gleans such ideas. Okay, and what am I to do now? The only option is to find Serban and reason with him. Raska took him somewhere. Oh, that's all? I can only show you one painting? Or did I like kind of... What the fuck? Can I use it on him? Holy shit. Anyway, what the fuck is... The fuck I... Rasko is a motherfucker. Probably in his house. Yay! I don't know why I would need it. Oh! Look at them! Just hanging out. Oh, I'm kind of afraid. I'm kind of concerned about Rasko, to be honest. Hello again. Serban, my mom called you. Yeah? And why would my mom be calling him? Oh, did I forgot to specify? My mom was calling, not Vrila. Why? Well, she's there playing cards and wants the kid to watch her opponents and help her win. Well, I don't want him going. A man must learn practical wisdom. Otherwise, this woman will not allow us to take a single step. Right, Serban? I guess. It was a joke. Come on, smile. Now off you go. Serban, I need your help. It's urgent. Top priority. What happened? This is so stupid. Imagine doing this with your like nephew or whatever. Or cousin. I don't know how it works in English. This is so ridiculous. I think this situation with like the Cadret and the Serban and Ru saying like, that he needs to found Serban is like more ridiculous than anything that has ever happened yet in this game. Like all the flat and slow and all of the bullshit about like memories of Milos that both Ru and Serban has experienced, like they all fade away to the background when this is in the in the frame. This is so stupid. This is so dumb, so funny. I told the rich guy that you are talented and local artist and showed him your work. You did what? What for? Why did you tell him that I'm a jeweler? I didn't think of that, so I said the first thing that came to mind. Can you play along with me? Of course, why not? And what should I do? This guy wants to found you creative activities, but you need to ask for his travel watch instead of money, okay? But why a watch? I know that money isn't everything and all that, but I could use some. There are so many things for sale at the festival. There is a comic book about a janitor who has a living mob and it helped him become a master of combat. I managed to read only the first 2 pages, but this is basa. Peanut, I'll buy you any comics you want when I have the money. Now play along with me, please. Okay. Maybe by that time all the issues will be released already. Hey, it won't take that long. Well, let's go then. I brought him. I later you. Well, let's get down to business. My name is Kadrit Rao and I sponsor artists on occasion. I grant fundings for their creative needs to organize exhibitions. I have already acquainted myself with your paintings, and I must confess I was impressed by this art have made. Thank you, Chara Kodret. What pictures did you show him? Various ones. I selected the best. Do you mind if Master Serpent and I talk in private? Sure, go ahead. Amazing expressiveness. How long did it take? A month, but I can draw for a whole year. What a vivid imagination. What inspires you? When you live in a place as boring as the Hillcamp, you start to imagine a more interesting place. So, about the founding. Ben, I have something in mind. A most fruitful conversation, Master Serban. It has been a pleasure talking to you. No problem, Kud. Here's my travel watch, as you requested. So, as I said about the funding, don't hold any grudges against me, but at this stage, money is unlikely to help you develop your talent. That's understandable. I don't need anything. But bear in mind, in the future, I will organize a high-class art school in your camp and personally select the best teachers. Yeah, good. Bye then. Farewell. And goodbye to you as well, you clingy young man. Well, goodbye. I should have asked him, I asked him about himself and then I could have not asked him about himself more. That was clingy, but who cares? I got the motherfucking watch! You did it! You look very natural as an artist. I even liked it a bit. But I thought this Kadrit guy would offer to open a personal gallery for me. Or even better, to take me to another country and open an exhibition there. Or that he would arrange a workshop for me. He's probably no real philanthropist, just a phony. You heard him though. He wants to open an art school here. Yeah, but who needs these artists? It would be better if he opened a jewelry school. Okay, here, take your watch. And I'm gonna go. My head is splitting. Thank you for your help, Bennett. Perfect timing, noble patron. What the fuck does that mean? Wait, is it a performance time? I think it's performance time. Yes! This is so cool! This is so cool! I'm gonna see a performance! This is so cool! Our meeting yesterday went off with such warmth and friendliness that I still recall it with a smile on my face. My Amy, how's your grandson? Has his cough stopped? Yes, Jeremy, still pimping. 2 spoons before bedtime. Just as you said. And you, Chara Tomash? I bet your back pains are gone. They sure are, Chara, but still been me. As I always say, incurable diseases don't exist. Before we start, I'm going to say a few words about the fan shop. It's open from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. today. Oh, this is so cool and so cute. This is so cute. This is really fucking cute. Also, Maristelle is literally a drag queen. It's so funny. It's so cute. Oh, I love it so much. All the enamel pins have already been taken, but there are still lots of mugs and t-shirts left. My assistant beyond compare, Ingrid from the Stillwater camp, what the heck, is waiting for you behind the counter. Now, are you ready? It's showtime! This is pretty. What the fuck is going on? What is this? How can you listen to him? How can you trust a mystic more than common sense? Spirits don't exist. Oh my god, Rue, what are you doing here? Why are you crashing a performance? That's so BM. Just go away if you don't like it. Listen! Listen to him well, my friends, and memorize his words. What's your name, Charo? I've told you before. Let's welcome Rue, Brilla's nephew, friends. Why are you saying like that? Why did you say that I was Brilla's nephew? Would you come on the stage, Rue? Look at this, I'm so scared. Fat chance, I'm not going to take part in your idiotic show. I've got to go home, actually. You won't deny yourself the pleasure of challenging and refuting me, will you? The last thing I want to know is argue with a charlatan wearing a sophist's costume. Hey! Rue has just called me a charlatan, but refused to participate in a verbal duel. Fine. Where were we? Charles Maristel, Rue's insulted not just you, but also all of us. Yes, he does think we're just dumb goobers. Teach him a lesson. Why is Rue so dumb? What the fuck? Why did you even... Why would he say anything? This is not a performance for him. This is not for him to enjoy. Why is he making himself and his maman? This is so funny. I love this. Rue, I value the diversity of views more than anything in the world. It's a great pity you aren't capable of standing up for your own. Oh, I am. You're merely a stage magician and pseudo-wise man building a cult of himself. All these smoke machines and plinking away on the piano, this is all about playing people off. You're making very personal remarks. That is not an argument. Why don't you articulate what precisely it is that you're accusing me of, for starters? I don't know what to say. This is such a cool music though. I don't know what to answer. You're playing at being a healer? But didn't he heal someone? And they can say that he healed them? Like, that's not cool. You're getting people to pay you for nothing. Well, not for nothing. Because like he's performing a song and he's like healing people, and the merch is not nothing. You're convincing them of the existence of the Mad Rook. I guess I'll go with that because, like, sure, the Mad Rook doesn't exist. Believing in spirits is carryover from the past, which is given up with great difficulty here in Latori. Have you ever seen that stupid rook with your own eyes? Have you met spirits? The whole point is that I haven't, but yet you left your native land and set off all the way across the continent to stuff your head with university wisdom. New knowledge can drive away your beliefs in spirits, but it can't drive the spirits themselves away from this world. Sorry, but you're the most ordinary highbrow. Don't look at me like that. I know everything about you. No, not everything. For instance, I used to issue a newspaper where I exposed the ravings of frauds like you for what they were. I've traveled around the flat enough to assert that Sura exists, but there are no spirits, even there. Let me tell you a story. I've traveled the flat more than once. One day... Okay, I'm not gonna read it, it's too quick. To warn. What the fuck? I'll refrain from pointing out that Sura replied to you immediately after he said he wasn't allowed to. A Tsuri broke a law to forewarn me of another Tsuri who had violated a law as well. So what's the point of this story? Tsurai don't appear in our presence, but from childhood we're familiar with pictures of swalowing on lunch plates and embroideries of laces on towels. We can't see spirits either. Nevertheless, we are aware of the way they look. Fire foxes, the white serpent Dambali, the mole jailer, we're surrounded by images of spirits. Are you trying to say that if someone happened to see a boot that was shaking and squeaking, it must have been caused by a spirit? It was nowhere near a flight of fancy. I'm trying to say that the Madruk exists and he causes harm to mortals. At first his pranks were harmless. Torn sheets, a damaged stuffed fish to upset, but then not the end of the world. Now he plants veg lumps which make harvests die and destroy fields. Next thing you know, a cattle plague has begun because of him. And then eventually the flood is tearing apart. And that's serious. If the rook doesn't get banished, people will start dying. The Madruks become a frequent visitor to the hill camp recently. This suggests the idea to me that a summoner's hiding somewhere. A summoner, of course, and what did you expect? that he had a week off every year? My intuitions brought me here, and I swear the summoner is hiding among you. Look closely at your neighbor. Do they have an odd item such as a ritual knife made from a male tiger horn? A pack of triangular cards? An unusual piece of jewelry made from magic materials? I mean, Rue is making a bracelet from mirror oak, I guess. Yeah, and mirror is a magic tree from what I hear. But why would Rue make a bracelet from a magic tree? Rue, why are you making a bracelet from a magic tree, huh? I'm making it for a customer. What customer? For the Black Baron. For the Black Baron? And why would the Black Baron need a mirror oak bracelet? He's ordered for his fiancée from a unique sketch. I know the Red Baroness. Glory to her horns and kisses to her hands, but I've never heard of the Black Baron. Come to think of it, I hadn't thought of that either. I wondered about that though, and it seemed strange to me back then too. He's the Red Baroness' brother. He told me so himself. He told him so himself. The Red Baroness doesn't have a brother. No, she doesn't have a brother. It's shameful to be ignorant of Merwari's lineage. So who's this Black Baron? Is that by any chance the Mad Rook? Bitch. What? I said get lost before they give you a thrashing. The end of the second act. That was so good. That was so good. Oh, that was incredible, amazing. Shit. Holy fucking shit. That was so pretty. That was so... I love this game so much. I love this game so much, and it was like... It's made by a Russian production team, which is great and awesome. It's super mega awesome. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Oh my god. I don't know when the third chapter is gonna be out, but I'm definitely buying it and I'm definitely playing it because this is fucking crazy and amazing and awesome and I love this. I love everything about this. Literally everything. Oh my god. This is so good. So good. Every single character is so cool. Like, the designs, the music, the design of, like, of the world, of the universe, of the flat, of the stream, of other stuff. It's so good. There is only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's only 12 question marks left. I don't know if they're all gonna be revealed in chapter 3 or not. Yeah. But this is so cool! The local legends, the lore, the immortals. Oh, fuck me, this is so good. So good. Tsurai, the flat. Oh, so good. I didn't expect this to be this good, like, for real. Like, I saw this game because it was, like, I don't know, in recommendations or something like that, on Steam or something like that. No, I think I searched for, like, something for indie games or something, I don't know. And it was summer sale, so I was, like, just, like, buying stuff. I just finished my, like, this year of my university, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna treat myself and buy a bunch of games, so on Steam sale, and I bought a bunch of games, and this was one of them, and it was on sale, and it's worth every fucking penny, and it's so good, so good. I thought it was like, I mean, I'll be honest, I saw Fury and I was like, okay, like, I didn't care about that. But I really, really like the style. The drawing style just was crazy good. And now that I just like, and when I started playing, now that I finished playing what we have, it's crazy good. I was like, I'm in love with this race or whatever this. They're so good. Authors. Лиргейм. Авторы и руководители. Дизир. Идея пазла со звездным театром. History. Texts. Фан-персонажи? Who Мегалол? Реплики некоторых персонажей также любезно предоставлены их авторам. Большое спасибо за помощь. Wait, there is Vander, I know that. Alec, I know that. Fel... Raquel Kudret is the one that was like, we got the watch from, like, quote unquote, sponsoring, founding. Anush. Who are those people? I guess. Ooh, this is so good. I think I'm gonna play out like other things that I didn't see. Because there's probably so much more I didn't see. Like, even if it's not more, but like, I don't know who these people are. Raquel, Anush. I feel like I know Fel. Like, I feel like I heard. Maybe I'm just confusing Fel with Flynn or something. Yeah. But like, I feel like I gotta meet them all. This is so good. I love the world building so much. Like this whole idea of Tsurai, of like the ink and blood. And every legend that there is that they had. Like Shangla. Oh, holy shit, it's so good. Shandong was scary. Tsurai. Looking clouds or constellations. It's all so good. Oh wait, it's already night. I hope I'm not like bothering my neighbors. But yeah, I'm gonna go. But like, again, this game is so good. I'm so glad I bought it, and I'm so glad I played it, because like this gives me so much excitement, and like happy emotions and feelings because of like, oh, I just love them so much. Like, I'm so like amazing, incredible. The Crown of Leaves game is created with the financial support of our Patreon subscribers. That's so cool! Just fucking... It's Patreon game. We spent most of our time working on this amazing project because of their attention and feedback. We used their donations and our own money to pay our team for their work and to release new episodes and create more qualitative game at all. If you support us on Patreon, we will be grateful to you and include your name or nickname to these credits. Help us to become even better. Special thanks. Also thanks to Nobody Cares for his extensive consultation on the school psychics, which is not our strong suit. Earworms are producing the electricity and provide to the whole Shangla in a much more believable way now, thanks to him. This is everybody who supported on Patreon. This is so cool. Oh, thanks to everybody here. And thanks to the whole team. And everybody thanks. It's like so good. Thank you, Lean Cream. I mean, which is Olga Lashmanova, Alexandra Kurbatova, Desir, Forge, Blacksmith, Karvik, Alexis. Oh, so good. This is so good. I'm so glad I found this game. Oh. Incredible, amazing. I love their design so much, and I'm literally in love with every single like character that was on screen, that was up on screen. It's stupid. Oh, I love them so much. I'm so excited about this. I can't wait for the chapter 3. I think I'm gonna play more of it, of like the things that I didn't see, like other routes and stuff, a little bit later. But yeah, this is really cool. Maybe I should draw like a fan art. Probably should, because this is so cool. And like Rue's view on things is so different from mine, which is really cool to see. Because he's like, all this mysticism is bullshit, spirits is bullshit, and I'm all the way on the whole Lorei. Wait, is that how it's named? Lorei? I mean, the whole like lore of this, the whole mystic lore as well of this world is so interesting to me, so exciting, so lovable, so like I just love it so much. And it's so cool to see. Yeah. Anyway, that's it for today. It was 3 and something hours. It's probably like straight of 3 hours of gameplay, and it's so awesome. So awesome. Yeah. Anyway, thanks for making the game. Thanks for playing. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being you. And have a good day, everybody. Yep.